Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Remember 11, The Age of Infinity. We left last time on a bit of a cliffhanger. Kokoro zoomed back. They had a very bad time. So look, happy. We've got hope. Woo! Mayuzumi can't get us down. And then, yeah. So let's see what happens here. Startled, I barely managed to cover my mouth. That someone may still be lurking near, or the assailant may have already left. If they're near, it is not good. Just thinking of the attacker made me tremble once more. Someone just now tried to kill me. Satoru. I sensed a spine-chilling thirst for blood. A thirst that made the hair on my body stand on end. I drew my arms around myself, holding my breath to strain my ears. They began to ring. Other than that, I heard nothing. If this someone is lying in wait, waiting for me to make a move, the moment I take a single step toward the exit, I'll be assaulted from the darkness. I don't want to move. I'm scared. But there's not a chance that I'll continue to wait here patiently. Can't stand the fear and tension. I have to go. I'll certainly be okay. Sure, why not? It's no more than 5 meters. If I dash through the room without looking back, it shouldn't take me more than 3 seconds to reach the stairs. Dang it! I was gonna kill that guy, but he reached the stairs. I'm totally not gonna pursue him up the stairs. Through the doorway. To the living room. Totally not. Of course, she is in a life and death situation. She's not thinking things completely out. She's not being like, I see every possibility that can happen. So yeah, I'm making fun of her for poking fun at her for something not really her fault. I'm gonna get out of this room. I'll manage whatever comes somehow. But yeah, you do have a better chance, though. She is right about that. Unless the person's knocked the power out in the whole house and actually seems bad for the person trying to kill her, though. Unless they've got like night vision goggles or something. It does seem like a really bad idea, though. When you think about it, all the movies and TV shows and stuff where somebody dies when the lights go out, seems like a really bad idea because the murderer can't see any better, supposedly, than the victim. So I mean, maybe all the well, actually, normally in those shows, you know, they find out who the murderer is. But it'd be hilarious. Well, I wouldn't say hilarious. It'd be kind of chuckle-inducing if the murderer was like, the light went out. I'm fixing to stab that guy. Shah! Oh, rug. Ow. Bumped the desk. But like fell on his own knife, and the lights came back on, and he like, oh my gosh, Dave was murdered. Maybe I'm just saying what would happen if I were to try to do that. That would be what would happen if I were to try such a stunt. But yeah. Well, I went on this tangent. Let's move on with the story. I stood up silently. I'm building up tension, suspense. Will she make it? Will she live? Will she get killed? My head still throbbed with pain. Moreover, the numbing pain in my face is still here too. The pain made me remember fear, and my will faltered slightly. I returned to my crouching position. Till a short while ago, I was in the shelter cabin with Uni and Yomogi. I was so glad I wasn't alone. Although I just realized she's the only one without Y in her name. I thought that, I don't know. And yet I'm alone now. Scared to death by the presence of a murderer. Wow, why am I alone in this situation? Tears seeped out. I wanted to cry and give up on everything. Yet in my despair, my strength returned. Despite his Satoru's, I have no intention of letting him be killed. Plus, you're technically stronger than you're normally used to being. I breathed deeply, over and over. Once again, I took stock of my surroundings. Not a single trace of anybody, not even a sound. I rated myself and ran to the stairs with all my power. I felt something moving behind me, but I won't look back. I clung to the handrail and quickly ran up the stairs. There's no one in the kitchen. I hesitated. Where should I run to? Nothing but anxious thoughts crossed my mind. Wherever I run, traps may await me. Wherever I run, the criminal may anticipate my moves. Grab a chair, stand there at the door, and boom! Right when he comes in, or her actually would be more likely, statistically speaking. Wherever I run, as long as I'm in this facility, the criminal will come after. I'm glad I didn't like punch my desk and like do like a Hulk smash. Hulk smash! That would be pretty embarrassing to capture on camera. Like my desk just going doink. I was startled. Down the stairs from the underground storehouse, I could hear footsteps. As I thought, that someone didn't leave. Their breathing was silent. The strong intent to kill still focused on me. I'm scared. I feel a choice coming. I was stunned by overwhelming terror. When I came to my senses, I was running. I ran from the hall to the outside of Sophia, delirious from terror. No choice? Really? Okay. I regretted rushing outside. The sun had already set. Snow fell in the pitch dark. My whole body was chilled instantly. I wasn't wearing anything warm right now. I only have one shirt on. Should I turn back? But if I go back now, the someone who assailed me will be waiting, maybe waiting to ambush me. I'm sure that this someone saw me go outside. I'm sure that that person is waiting patiently on the other side of the door. But even so, the air is so cold it stings. My hair and clothing are getting soaked by the falling snow, making me even colder. Rub my upper arms desperately. I'm going to freeze to death if I stay here. Whoop. Almost read that. Don't tell me the door was locked. Oh, that ain't good. Rushed over to the door in a panic. Even if I stood in front of it, it won't open. Stuck outside in this weather with only one shirt on. In desperation, I beat on the door relentlessly, but the door gave no response. The steel door blocked my way heartlessly. I'm going to die here. I'm going to freeze to death. I stood up on unsteady feet. Even if I do manage to get back, the murderous monster might be waiting inside. Even so, it didn't seem like I could simply put up with this cold. I'm wondering. To be honest, I mean, this is just me assuming, but with how brutal Keiko killed the people, this doesn't really seem like that personality. Of course, there might actually be multiple personalities of Keiko that would be murderous, more manipulating, but yeah, that doesn't seem to be the case. I would think if it was Keiko, you know, the same personality that killed those people, it wouldn't stop at like letting somebody freeze to death. You know, the personality would be like wanting to do it more personably, I guess you could say. So I'm feeling that isn't the case in this instance. I could be wrong, and like I said, there could be multiple murderous personalities. It's always actually possible. But that's just my feelings at the moment. Now we get a choice. It's dangerous to move around at random. The premises of Sophia are large. It'd be disastrous if I got lost. I recalled several incidents in narrow ski resort areas where victims died very close to the hotel. I started to walk around the building, along the walls of the facility. Yeah, I really don't know what the best choice was there. I have a feeling that was a life decision there. Possibly. I really have no clue where I'm going. Eventually I reached the terrace. From the window, the lights of the living area shone brightly. Surveying the room, there wasn't a trace of anyone inside. Uni, Utsumi, and Hattori, where did they all go? They couldn't have. An unpleasant premonition crosses my mind. Did that someone also attack them? And is that someone one of them? I would want to wonder. Shaking my head, I tried to erase that idea. I tried to see whether or not I could open the window. Was the window locked from inside, or would it just not open? In any case, checking out the window yielded no favorable results. I gave up on the window and left. The splitting pain in my head was unbearable and my consciousness was starting to slip away. After a while, a small window came into sight. I peeked inside. It was a private room. My body won't stop shaking. I can't feel my limbs anymore. Walking on my dull legs like swinging massive logs. My vision is blurry too. If I don't hurry up and do something, I'll collapse soon. Trying my best to regain a bit of my dimming consciousness, I peeked inside the window. Whose room is this? It was dreary inside. I saw something like a notepad on the desk. I recognized a deep red coat hung near the window. This is Hattori's room. Clinging on to the small hope that it would open, I tried pushing the window. It didn't open. And then I remembered. Satoru's room. During the day, I had opened the window to ventilate the room. Yeah, that's what I was actually just thinking. And he closed it soon after, and I don't think he locked it. Am I supposed to remember this? We're going left. This is probably wrong. I began to walk to the left. My steps are uncertain. My physical strength is being sapped away by the cold. I can't walk straight anymore. If I can't reach Satoru's room, then it's just a matter of time before I pass out. How things end up like this. What did I ever do? Thinking my hopeless situation caused me to start sobbing uncontrollably. Uncontrollably? Yep. The tears won't stop. The tears running down my cheek felt unbearably cold. Walking a daze, I reached another room. Yes! Unless it's a trap. Then, dang. But if it's not a trap, yes! I mustered the last of my strength and ran to the window. Pushing on the pane, I easily opened the window. That was a total guess. Total guess. The only thing that made that decision was I didn't think that his room would have a terrace. That was the only thing that I really considered there. Which I guess makes sense. But she didn't say to the terrace, she said towards it, so, I mean, technically. Relieved, I almost rolled my way into the room. Warm air wrapped around my body. I'm saved! Check under the bed, check in the closet, check in the bathroom before you start celebrating. But lock the door too. Put the chair under the doorknob. That's a good idea too. Get a drill and start like and putting like deadbolts and stuff on there. Tears flowed from the sheer relief I felt. Even my numb limbs had started to feel pain again. I hurriedly entered the bathroom, locked the door. I warmed my hands with hot water from the shower. I gritted my teeth as I held my hands underwater so hot it made me instinctively want to spring back. Gradually, feeling came back into my fingertips. The sensation of pain returned. Then, because I had suddenly made contact with the hot water, my body got goosebumps. Gazing into the mirror, I noticed that Satoru's face was a mess. It was wet and soggy with tears and snow. The lips were a ghastly blue, shivering from the cold. Also used the water to wash my face. Pleasant warmth sank into my body. Lock the window too, please. Smile without realizing it. I was stranded out in the intense cold by the murderous monster, but I had managed to return alive and safe. I laughed as a warm steam washed over me. Suddenly I felt a sharp pain near my waist. I turned around slowly. Someone was standing there. I couldn't see their face. Next, a piercing pain through my back. I realized that a solid, sharp object had pierced my body from behind. Lock the door, I said! Tell that Kokoro don't live in a bad neighborhood. That's what you do. Don't live in a bad neighborhood. I actually did at one point. And I did do, we did do the door under the doorknob thing. Yeah. It would have been a very good idea to have locked the door. The murderous monster had been waiting for me to return to the building. Likely they had been watching my movements from inside. See, that was actually what I was thinking. Would be the possibility of a bad ending for staying near the house. I was also thinking, but then again, I didn't know of any real landmarks outside, though. Outside of Sphia. So I was thinking it would probably be a good idea. Apparently, I was wrong. I was incorrect in that assumption, though. Because I was thinking that, yeah, they could be watching. But, yeah. I collapsed into the bathtub. Blood began to pour from my body. From within my fading consciousness, I saw the face of the person raising the knife overhead. You're... Of course. Of course. The story has not finished yet. Truth is not revealed, and it is... Oh, okay. Yeah. It sounds like I made the wrong decision to stay near Sphia. It might have been... I don't know what would have happened unless she got out there, got lost, and kind of wandered back from another angle. Okay. We cool with that. We cool. We don't need the intro right now. Let's got two endings. Satoru murdered in the bathroom. End A. Oh, it's on down there, though. Oh, wait. Oh, stabbed to death in the bathroom. End A. What's with the bathrooms? That seems like the most deadliest place in this game so far. No matter what, better hold it. Or stick it out the window and go there. that when you think about it though, that's a place that a lot of people do die in the horror movies too, though, so I guess maybe it's kind of somebody's, people's fear to die in that room. Think about it, because if you did, it wouldn't exactly be the most pleasant of, you don't want to, like, I don't know, you don't want to, that this is a place where you would want to kick the bucket, I'm just saying, because it's just like, I mean, it's not the most flattering. I mean, what, though technically you shouldn't be thinking about, this is a very flattering place for me to die today, so I'm gonna hope, but yeah. I'm not gonna go crazy this time and go back to the beginning. I'll reload the last save and make the same decisions and the sort of stuff like that. But for now, this is the end of the episode. I do hope you folks enjoyed seeing me lose again. It's only number 7. I wonder what that means. Apparently, you can get stabbed to death in the bathroom multiple times in multiple ways. You can, actually, Sergeant Murder in the bathroom midday. Sounds like there's an NB to that too. Sounds like there's at least 4 endings in this game that end in the bathroom. Anyway, hope you folks enjoyed. I shall see you in the next one. Farewell there, folks.